Hello everybody and welcome back. We are... Ouch. We are heading to the basement right now. We need loads of fuel. We have loads of fuel, thanks to the project that we have been working on last episode and the previous episode and all that kind of stuff. We have loads and loads of fuel. This tank is a massive tank. I think it goes up possibly 30 blocks or something, and it's just full. We have loads of fuel, but what we need is a way to use loads of fuel. So let's go ahead and head up to the surface and take a look at our situation. So we have here one engine, and this engine is doing well. It is taking, we got our system here that we've been working on for a long time to get the lava buckets upstairs, get them into this chest, and come into the engine and go back downstairs when they're empty and stuff like that. And it has been going really, really well, and it's very slow because here's the thing. So in between episodes, off camera, I have been running the quarry and running the chemical machines over here. This thing has been burning through so much cobblestone, and we've got loads of materials and stuff. And I've been currently off camera, I've been running the quarry. Now, this quarry has been running off of that one engine pretty much all week, sometimes even overnight as well. And it is still not done. Last I checked, it was down to level like 14 or something, and if you guys don't know, we're running that quarry to try to find diamonds. So we have a situation where that quarry is taking a very, very long time because of the lack of power. Also, the chemical machines are going fairly slowly as well, and we need those for other projects. So what we are going to be working on this time, so I do have this engine over here, which I fill up occasionally, put an extra lava bucket in it, and gain a little bit of extra power. But what we are going to be working on this time is expanding this system. So the way it is supposed to work, is so that we can just add more turtles and engines and stuff like that, and extend it along, and we could fit or put, either one of those words will work, but we can put them along as many as we want, and that is the plan. We can get extra power that way. Now, the difficulty is that this program, if I remember correctly, when we programmed it, it was originally designed, in the test world, it was originally designed to be scalable so that you could just duplicate it and add a bunch more turtles. But I think that what ended up happening was it didn't end up happening. So it won't actually work with this version of the program that actually got from the test world into here. So we're going to need to figure out what is going on with that and all that kind of stuff. And that is on the agenda for today. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And here we go. So first, before we get into the actual stuff for this episode, there's a couple of things to mention. First of all, have you guys seen, actually, let's go ahead even, and try to get some things happening while we're doing this. So let's go ahead and take the, there's silicon in here somewhere, probably. Yes, there's 16 silicon, that is excellent. Let's go ahead and stick that into here. And off camera, I've been making a ton of netherrack, and for those of you guys who don't know, the netherrack is useful for the project over here to build this chemical, whatever it's called, machine, that thing. And so that is part of what has been happening off camera. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get our materials together and then talk about a couple of things while we are going. So what do we need? We need Stirling engines, we need turtles, we need, how many should we make? We need to make That is the question. We need, let's say, well, with these 2 engines running half the time, the quarry has been taking a really long time, so let's say 4 engines. 4 engines sounds like a good idea. And actually, let's go ahead and make 4 new engines in addition to that one, so let's make 5 total engines. So 5 engines, 5 turtles, or rather, craft 4 engines, 4 turtles, and let's go ahead and do that. So, first, just trying to put my thoughts in order here. First question for you guys. Have you guys seen the 7-minute challenge video? If you haven't seen it, there will be a link on the screen to the 7-minute challenge video, if I remember to actually put the link down there. Sterling Engine, Sterling... But yeah, the 7-minute challenge video is a different style of editing and all that kind of stuff. It is very, very different, and our inventory is full of cobblestone. That is not gonna be helpful because we need to go ahead and make all kinds of materials, and it's going to be filling up our inventory a lot. Anyways, the 7-minute challenge video is a very different style of editing in that I actually made some, like, I actually wrote some background music for it and stuff like that, and did the whole video, sort of did the movie style of thing where you sort of make the background music match the video in some ways, and I don't know, let me know what you guys think of it. Let's stop getting tongue-tied. Let me know what you guys think about it if you haven't seen it yet or whatever. We need cobblestone, we need wood, that's sand. We currently have 7 wood planks. We need a lot more wood, so let's go ahead and chop some trees, and I will be back as soon as the trees have been chopped. Alright, many trees have been chopped. So, next thing to mention is a lot of you guys seem to like the jump cut style editing change of the Thinking Pack series. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys like that, I might actually change the list of challenges in the description a little bit. So one of the challenges was to do mostly everything on camera. Although, like, that's still sort of what I want to do, except with the jump cut stuff, I'm not sure if it really counts as doing mostly everything on camera anymore, so I might actually take that challenge out. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. But in any case, we currently have some stuff. We currently have some... Let's try to turn these into planks like that. And that's that. We need 4 pistons to make 4 engines. And this is not enough redstone and iron because we don't actually have any in our inventory at the moment. That is iron. We need some redstone. There we go. Let's go ahead and make the pistons. And let's go ahead and now we just made 5 pistons. I guess let's make 5 engines. That sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and make the gears. We need to get some stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and make some more of these things and come back in a moment. As it turns out, we already have 5 computers in the chest for some reason. I guess it's because we made too many in the past, but that is excellent because now we can just grab some iron that we don't have, and we can go ahead, actually we do have, and we can go ahead and turn them into turtles because we also need chests. We need, let's say, I think we need 10 logs to make 5 chests. So, like this, and there we go, that's 5 chests, and now we can turn them into 5 turtles. We now have 5 engines and 5 turtles, and we are in an excellent situation to keep going, so let's go ahead and keep going. So, a couple of things that we did in between episodes. I did quite a lot of things. So, as I think I was saying before, I ran the quarry, and that quarry has gone down, I think, about 20 layers or something in the week. And it has gone down pretty close to diamond layers, so we should see some diamonds coming out of it. Also, this thing keeps burning through cobblestone so quickly. So for those of you guys who don't know, the cobblestone turns into a bunch of things, including silicon and oxygen and stuff like that. And then we take silicon, oxygen, and iron and make them into netherrack, and then we decompose netherrack again into beryllium and tungsten, and then we take the beryllium and tungsten and that thing over there, we make that machine over there, and it takes roughly 1,000 cobblestone for every piece of beryllium and tungsten or something. I'm not sure. It was a lot anyways. It was a lot. And so, also at the quarry, I expanded the quarry cobblestone storage over there, and let's keep going. Let's go ahead and try to make these things fit the plan very well. We need to actually terminate this program because we need to remove this chest so that we can expand things, and we can't have the turtle trying to throw items into a non-existent chest because it'll just throw them on the ground. and then they'll fall down that big long hole over there, and that is not very good. So let's go ahead and pick up the chest. Okay, there we go. And we need to clear some area over here. So yeah, so expanded the quarry's cobblestone storage a ton, and we'll get to that some point later. And you'll see it's actually, there's quite a lot of double chests, and the reason for that is because we're going through the cobblestone so quickly that we're going to end up needing it. Okay, let's go ahead and put the turtles down somehow. If we place it down, it places down away from us. So we need to figure out how many turtles we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the 5th turtle. So let's go ahead and back the turtles up this way. Back the turtles up this way like that. And I don't think this one's going to place properly. Let's go ahead and make our way around this way. There we go. Now we have a row of turtles. That is excellent. And now let's go ahead and stick the Stirling engines down on top of the turtles like that. That is what we are looking for. And let's go ahead and finish placing these guys down here. There we go. So now we currently have a row of engines. We have a row of turtles. We need to actually have a way to connect those engines to the pipe. We need wooden pipes. So let's go ahead and grab some wooden pipes from somewhere. That's cobblestone kinesis pipe. Let's go ahead and grab some wooden pipes from downstairs like this. And let's go ahead and get them downstairs. And actually, let's not get them downstairs. Let's get them from downstairs and bring them upstairs. Let's get them upstairs. Where is the wooden pipes? Do we have any wooden pipes? We have some more cobblestone kinesis pipes. I think we do not have any wooden pipes. Let's go ahead and check that out. Pipe. Wooden transport pipe. That is a iron transport pipe. That is nothing except a diamond. No, it's an Enzuli pipe. That is a wooden transport pipe. Let's take the transport pipes and make it into kinesis pipes. That is the plan. So, let's go ahead and double-click that again. Let's go ahead and take the wooden pipes and turn them into kinesis pipes. And that's still not enough, so we need to make some more wooden pipes. So I will be back as soon as we get the wooden pipes made. Accidentally made a whole ton of extra wooden transport pipes, but that's okay because they will come in handy at some point. So let's go ahead and stick them in there, and let's head back upstairs. So another thing is that my iPod just fell asleep, so I can't see what I was going to say. Another thing is the input chest downstairs for the cobblestone thing. I refilled that quite a lot. We burned through quite a lot of cobblestone down there, and actually, most of the cobblestone was burned through trying to fill up the main quarry system, or not the main quarry system, but the main power, the main lava tank reserve fuel thing. And actually, I wonder how many buckets are in that thing. That tank probably takes about 30 blocks high, and I'm not sure how many are in each tank full, and I'm not sure how to get out of this situation. That is not the way. That is the way to fall down. Let's try to get out of this situation here that we are stuck in, because we are kind of stuck. And let's go this way. Let's make a exit pathway over here. That sounds good. And let's go ahead and keep getting these things finished being replaced over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and break that and break this, and then what we end up with is a whole bunch of pipes that don't connect, or I guess you could say they are a whole bunch of pipes because, you know, plural and stuff like that. Anyways, there's some cobblestone kinesis pipe. We need to connect it from the back over here. Oh, we actually missed one. Wooden kinesis pipe over there, like that. That is good to know. And what is happening? Oh, the engine is going red. Does that mean it's going to explode? That is a question. That would not be good if it's going to explode. Let's go ahead and turn this engine off. We need to... Is that off? I don't even know. That would be a good thing to know. Let's go ahead and break this lever just in case. And then let's go ahead and redstone, set, top, false. Okay, so it just turned off the engine. Hopefully this guy doesn't explode. That's actually the big danger with having this many engines so close together, is if one explodes, you kind of lose the whole bunch of them. Okay, nice. It's cooling down. That is excellent. That is excellent indeed. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. The reason that it started trying to explode was because of the fact that we disconnected it, so it had nowhere to put its power, so it just kind of built up some heat and stuff like that, and it wasn't good, it wasn't healthy, and that is not good. That is not what we'd like to see around here. And my iPod keeps falling asleep, but keeps falling asleep? Is that a word? But it keeps falling asleep. Let's go ahead. There we go. That is good. And we should see... Actually, let's go ahead and extend this one more just to make it so that the pipes aren't connecting two spots from the same engine. Okay, there we go. We now currently have all of those engines connected. We have all of the engines connected out to the quarry and connected to the rest of the machines over there. So now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and program all of these turtles. Now, how are we going to do that? Because this program is modified a bit. It might not actually work as we had intended. I don't know. I'd say let's go ahead and copy it anyways. And you know what? It might be easiest to go ahead and make... What is that pipe doing floating around there? It might be easiest to go ahead and make a whole bunch of disk drives. The reason for the disk drives... Oh, actually, we need to move this engine because... So here's the plan. What is going to happen is that the items are going to come along. They are going to... The lava buckets are going to go through. They're going to get into this turtle, try to get put into this engine, and if this engine won't accept them or whatever... Then they get onto the next turtle and stuff like that, and they keep going, and eventually they reach the end turtle over here, and once they reach the end turtle, then they go ahead and get put into the chest, and then get sent downstairs. So to do that, we need to actually move the Minechem machines over, because we need to get a little bit of extra space like that. So let's go ahead and do that. Easier said than done. Okay, let's go ahead and take a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and empty our inventory a bit, and then go ahead and take a bunch of stuff and take them out of there, try to put them back into the chest and over here and stuff like that, and try to move okay, that is going to be quite the thing to do, because there are loads of items over here, loads of items over here, loads of items over here, and loads of cobblestone. Okay, this is going to be quite the process, so let's go ahead and work on that in a moment, and here we go. Alright, the inventory is more or less clear. Now, another thing that I did in between episodes is added levers to these engines, because the reasoning, last episode we set this up with the turtles having the redstone that they were outputting just from their program, like this guy was doing. They were outputting redstone, and that was powering the engines, but what happened was as soon as they got full or ran out of cobblestone, not sure which, but they turned off the redstone signal. Oh yes, as soon as they get full, they turn off the redstone signal, which means that the engines turn off, so that means the crucibles back up with lava, which means the turtles can't empty their inventory, and it wasn't good. We want getting tongue-tied again. We want these engines to be running all the time, so I added levers to those things. Anyways, the inventory is more or less full. Now we need to go ahead and work on moving the Minechem machines. And it is currently raining outside up here. I don't know if you guys are hearing that yet, but in any case, that is a thing. So let's go ahead and move the Minechem machines over, and it is a long way upstairs. Again, and again. We take these stairs quite often in this Let's Play. And in any case, let's go ahead and start moving the engines. So we need to take some of these things out of here. And let's go ahead and take all of these things out of here, and we need to move the whole thing, so let's go ahead and stick them into the chest over here, like this. There we go, that is a bunch of stuff, and now let's go ahead and start moving these machines, and oops, that went through the hopper into the chest over here. Okay, that is that. So now let's go ahead and stick this thing. Where do we want to put it, actually? We want to put it far enough out of the way that it won't be in the way. Actually, that is sort of self-explanatory. Let's see. Just in case we need to put redstone or anything, let's put it out here. Let's put it this far away. And we need to actually expand the floor so that we can get all our things in the way that we want them to get. That might not work too well, because we're coming through the ceiling of the next room. So I think what we need to do instead is to go ahead and... what are we going to do, actually? We could just do like this. That could be good enough. Let's try that, and hopefully it's good enough. Let's go ahead and move the... I was going to say to move these guys up a bit, but we can't because the chest sticks up so high that it needs to be able to fit under the roof. So let's go ahead and, what can we actually do with these guys? Yeah, let's let's go ahead and leave them like this. That should be good enough. Let's go ahead and empty out this chest, and let's go ahead and move the chest, and I will be back in a moment. Alright, much of the system is moved now. So another thing that we did in between, or another thing that I guess I did in between episodes was, wait a minute, let's try to grab the chest with something other than a wrench, was expanded the Minechem storage a lot. It's like crazy. So that is now a full chest of random Minechem stuff. This is now a chest of iron and oxygen. This is a full chest of iron. This is a full chest of a whole bunch of stuff. This is a full chest of iron. We currently are somewhat out of space. We need to move the rest of the Minechem stuff. Let's go ahead and stick it in here. We have a few inches of space in here. Well, I guess more than a few inches. But in any case, let's go ahead and keep moving some of this stuff out of the way. And we are almost done, and I think that's just about everything that happened in between episodes. So in any case, as soon as we are done moving these guys out of the way, then what we will have is a situation where we can start actually working on programming the engines properly. So that is the plan. There we go. That is some stuff moved. We need to move some more stacks of stuff over here like this. And we are almost done. There we go. That is good to know. And actually, these things have given us a very interesting sort of advantage over here. So if we go ahead, this moving the Minechem machines project, see, if we go ahead and put the chests down where they were, where they fit best, like here, let's go ahead and break this one as well so that it's not above the chest. But then we go ahead and stick the hopper down here. So now, as you can see, the hoppers are going into the chests, the Minechem machines are there, stuff like that. But if we go down to the next layer down, we can actually access the Minechem chests right from here. So not exactly sure how useful that's going to be, but that could be very useful, seeing as we can now get at the Minechem chests from down here, which is very, very good. Anyways, we now have the whole setup moved, I think. Do we? Yes, we do. With the exception of, actually, let's fill in this, this area with some cobblestone, so that it is not so treacherous to walk on. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of cobblestone over here. There we go. And now we have filled in the area. Okay, so now we can access our turtles better. Let's go ahead actually and fill in the rest of this as well. Okay, so now we can access our turtles, we can access our engines. We can go ahead and figure out what's happening from this point on. So let's go ahead and set up the engines going this way. We have the engines going this way. We need to set up the chest. So let's go ahead and put the chest in front of the turtle. Let's go ahead and make a way through again. And we need to basically duplicate what we have over here. Or rather, not duplicate, but move. So wooden transport pipe, golden pipes, all that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead actually and break through here. And make it so that we can climb back out of this place. Okay, so here we go. So now let's go ahead and grab this wooden transport pipe, grab the golden pipes like this, 1, 2, 3 golden pipes, and then we connect to the cobblestone transport pipes, and that actually looks really scary down there. The lighting effect's going to really, really dark with one bright light at the bottom, and it kind of looks a little bit yellow-orange, kind of weird, and it's like really weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and stick these guys down here somehow. So over this way, let's try to use this pathway as a pathway to get down. So we need to put our wooden transport pipe down there. We need to put our golden transport pipes down this way. And let's keep digging down, and okay, where are we? We are connected to some place. Oh, there's the pipe. Actually, that is perfect, because we can go ahead. I almost said come and go at the same time, which doesn't really make sense. So actually, does that make sense? That's a good question. Anyways, we currently have our pipes connected. We need to grab some cobblestone pipes to connect to this thing over here. Actually, we don't even need to, because we can just make the way through like this. Actually, we do need to, because we don't have enough. Let's go ahead and dig over here like this. And we should come across that pipe fairly soon. Connect to the pipe. There we go. We need a bunch of cobblestone pipes. And then I think that's everything. The redstone engine can move as well. Break the engine. There we go. And the lever's up there somewhere. Let's go ahead and stick the engine up. Ooh, actually, we're kind of stuck in a predicament over here. How do we get out of this predicament? Let's go ahead and try to, I guess let's just build straight up. That would be the idea to do. So let's go ahead and dig over here, and then let's go ahead and build over here, and that's that. So let's go ahead and stick the engine down like this, and that is right underneath the turtles. The redstone signal might interfere with some things, so let's go ahead and instead stick the engine over here like that, and then let's go ahead and stick the lever down, and then all we need are some cobblestone pipes, and then we have almost everything we need except the lever that's over here. So let's go ahead and get the lever, and then we need to actually start programming the turtles, which I think that we will end up doing that next episode. So that is the engine. It is currently running. We currently need some cobblestone pipes, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone pipes from the base, and then head back over here and see what things look like from that point on. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Excellent. We now have our cobblestone pipe connected. So this system, once it is completely online and all that kind of stuff, we will be able to transport things, and I'm still stuck in a hole. We will be able to send the buckets back downstairs. We will be able to do all our stuff that we need to do, including breaking our pickaxe. We apparently are out of pickaxes now, so we need to go ahead and make another one. But in any case, that is that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And next time, we will be programming the engine and actually getting these guys working and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and all that kind of stuff, and see you guys later. Bye-bye. Wait, one more thing to do just before we end off the episode. We are just going to find out if these turtles will actually, if the program will actually work as it is currently programmed, and we are still out of pickaxe. I'm going to get a pickaxe. I'm going to set up, I made a whole bunch of extra disk drives so that it is going to be fairly easy to copy the program across. I'm going to copy the program across to all of the turtles and see if it will actually run. And last one, put the disk in there. Go ahead and tell it to copy disk/fuel engine to the turtle's internal storage. Fuel engine. There we go. And copy disk/fuel engine startup to start up on the internal storage. There we go. That is excellent. We now have currently a bunch of random disk drives. Let's go ahead and take these things out of the picture, and let's go ahead and check on the system. So if we restart the turtles, let's try to do that from the end over here. Probably would be the best way to do it. There we go. That guy is running. This guy is running. This guy is running. Command R, or rather Control R on all of these turtles. We have 2 more to go, and we should see that the system will not work properly, but we shall find out. So, restart. There we go. The bucket has gone into the engine, and what will happen now that it has sent the bucket into here? Actually, we also need... This guy is full of cobblestone in the rest of the inventory. We also need to do that so that we don't get any stray buckets landing in the inventory. Okay, there we go. And nothing happened. Oh, you know what the issue is? Okay, here's the issue. Here is the issue. So what essentially happened, so we should see that there is a bucket heading downstairs, or actually it would have already gone. It would have already gone. How do we get out of this hole? Let's try to do like this again, and like, that is the wrong way to go. Let's go this way. Okay, here's what's happening. So we have this turtle here. It is currently taking the bucket out of the chest, taking the lava bucket out of the chest, putting it into this engine here. And then once it puts it into the engine takes the lava and turns it into an empty bucket, and then the empty bucket gets sent through, and these turtles are all like, oh, it's an empty bucket. There's no point in putting it in the engine, so they just send the empty bucket all the way through to the end, out into the chest, and the empty bucket goes back downstairs. So then what happens is that this turtle, it takes the next bucket in line. It takes the next bucket in line, and it's like, oh, it's a full bucket. I'm gonna put it in the engine up there, so that the engine is full and waiting for a new bucket. And so it keeps holding on to the full bucket until it becomes empty, and then it sends it all the way down the line. So that is what the problem is. And so we need to do a little bit of reprogramming, or maybe a lot of reprogramming, to do this. I think the way that this should be done is actually... Hello, the dirt is in the way here. Excuse me, dirt. Excuse me, dirt. Get out of the way. Thank you very much. Let's get out of here, or rather, let's get the dirt out of here. That is good. Okay. So what I think would work well, possibly, is that we have this turtle take the bucket out of the chest and take it in and send a full bucket all the way along to the end, and then this guy is programmed a little bit differently. So what he does is if he finds a full bucket, he tries to put it in the inventory up above, and at the same time he outputs a redstone signal backwards. And so if there's a redstone signal backwards, then this guy is like, oh, that guy is full because he's got the redstone signal, and so I'm going to go ahead and take... So what happens is basically a bucket gets sent all the way along, and then as soon as it's out of this turtle's hands, he grabs the next one and sends the next one along, so there's always more buckets coming. So once this guy is full, he outputs a signal, and then he's like, oh, okay, so that guy is outputting a signal, so let's go ahead and take this full bucket that I currently have and stick it in the engine up there. And so they keep doing like that until one of the guys is out of bucket. If he has an empty bucket and the turtle in front of him allows buckets to go through, then he will send the buckets through and stuff like that. And that is the plan. It should work successfully to power all of these engines all at once. But in any case, for now, it should actually work. I wonder if we go ahead and grab a couple of buckets. Let's grab 4 buckets over here. If we go ahead and stick them manually into the engine, we should see that it's happening very quickly. I think what's happening here is that it uses the lava, and then the bucket immediately gets taken down into the turtle. And we should see, actually, that these buckets got sent... Yes, they got sent down properly. That is excellent. So we can, for now, we can manually, off-camera, stick lava into the engines, and we should see that they all get sent down after the lava has been used. All the buckets get sent down into the system, so we can manually, off camera, go ahead and keep filling the engines with buckets and stuff like that, and we can have all the engines running at once. And actually, just before we go, so next time we're going to be working on that program probably, but just before we go, let's find out. These guys over here, we now currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 engines running. We can actually see that the line in the pipe is thicker than before. Let's go ahead and get the 7th engine running just to be complete. And here we go. That is a bucket. Let's grab 2 buckets. Let's go ahead and stick these buckets. We should be able to stick them in any of these turtles, actually, this empty bucket. It should find its way into that chest over there and find its way coming down. Excellent. That is excellent. And let's go ahead and fill this guy with buckets like that. And now we currently have 7 engines running on the system. We should see that these guys need to be connected. Actually, I guess I'll do that. I'll do that off camera. But we shall see once we go to the quarry that it will be running 7 times as fast as it was before. We should see that the arm of the quarry is going quite quickly. Let's go ahead and find out. And whoa, no kidding, that guy will be done in no time at all. That is incredible, that is incredible. And then we just have to watch out for the engines not exploding when the quarry is done, because that wouldn't be very good. But in any case, this guy is running so quickly now, it is incredible, and he'll be done in no time. Hopefully by next episode that guy will be done, although it doesn't even matter because next episode we will be reprogramming the engines most likely, and then the episode after that perhaps we can get to using the diamonds that the quarry has gotten or brought. One of those 2 words, but not both at the same time. But anyways, we shall get to using the diamonds that the quarry has there. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and all that kind of stuff, and we are well on our way to having a fully automated system of power generation and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys later. Bye-bye!